Okay, so happy Saturday. Rocky, he's got a new toy. Picked up a new toy earlier this morning. Didn't require any real work. But anyway, I have no idea what the plan is today. To be honest, I have no idea what the plan is. And anyway, Rocket's new toy. This thing on his back. This is a Goblin gear grinder. Picked this up down in Booty Bay at the vendor we were supposed to buy. We used to your tarnished undermined reals. Use these coins to buy stuff, and this was pretty much the last thing I wanted to pick up. Although there's a 18 slot bag that I could get, but not in a rush to get that. Got mostly 16, right? I got two 18s and two 16s, and I've got a whatever, nothing smaller than I think a 14 in the bank. So we're set on bags, I think, for a while. But anyway, it's a funny little looking gizmo here. But anyway, it's a 10. It's a one-hander, so 10 intellect, 15 spirit, increases healing done by 4 to 2, which is nice. And then it also allows me to use. I think we picked this up last week. I guess Thorison's Royal Scepter, 5 stamina, 6 intellect, 10 spirit. And increases healing done by 26. So these two combined are better than the hammer that I've been using, which is 10 stamina, 10 intellect, 9 spirit, 57 healing. Right? Math is correct here. 42 plus 26 is 68. Right? Then 10 intellect, 10, so that's 16. Spirit is 25. Stamina, a little drop, but that's doable. Yep. So these two together are better than that one. So that's where I am now with gear stuff. Okay. So hold on. Dragstone. Oh, you guys aren't in game yet. Hey, Calvac, welcome back. And
we should probably decide what we're going to do so I can decide which character or account I need to log into.
Right. I don't know what we're going to do, so I'm up for ideas. What do we? Is there anything that anybody needs to get done? Wants to get done? So, there's our answer.
I did do the 2 steps of that quest. So I do have I'm on the step to collect dragon spawn eyes.
Oh, the dragon stuff. Oh, yeah. That's one we have to go into, what, lower or upper?
Upper.
Upper. Okay, well, that's okay for me. Because we're all on that at some point or another, right? That's the...
that's the one that Hurricane was talking about last week.
Yep, the long quest line. I think at the end there's an amulet and the possibility to enter Onyxia's lair.
Yeah, the Ember Sheriff stuff. I don't know if anybody remembers that Druid quest that I ran into. I think it was last week, over in Moonglade. It's like, what? I don't know this quest. I've never seen it before. Did some research. It's the Epic Weapon quest, and it doesn't open up until you do stuff in Blackwing, so you're not going to worry about it. So. But that's what it was. I looked at him and go, wow, that's a really nice item. And then I start reading it. Oh, this is the epic weapon thing. So don't worry about it. So anyway, so I'm in the wrong place. We're Blackwing Spy. Akbar. Blackrock Spire. It's not right. Alterac Valley Week for PvP. Should have done that this morning. Oh well. Okay, so heading over to the Zeppelin, take it down. No, sorry. Where am I? There's no fast way to do this, is there? So from here, this would just go over to Undercity, go down there, or go down there, and fly. I guess it's faster to go to Gromko. Oh, also, drops. Drops are a thing until the first week, I think, of December. So it's basically if you watch 20 minutes or more of the stream, you become eligible to pick up 2 mounts in regular World of Warcraft. I don't think it applies here in Classic, but you can get these mounts over in retail, basically. It's 1 mount for the Alliance and 1 for the Horde. They're basically... but Armored Cat for the Alliance and Armored Wolf for the Horde. Again, it's all in recognition of the 30th anniversary of Warcraft in general, and of course the 20th anniversary for World of Warcraft. So, again, all you have to do is watch the stream for 20 minutes or so, and you're good to go. So that should be pretty easy since I'm streaming for, 6 hours today.
It seems like a really short time, given most of the drops have been like 4 hours.
Yeah, it's really quick. I was shocked to see that it was 20 minutes. Wow, that's really easy to do. So, yeah, I don't know what I don't. Oh, it's why it's 20 minutes, because it's 20th anniversary. I mean, they could have gone the other way of making it 20 hours, but that would have been ridiculous.
20 hours in a month? That doesn't seem that bad.
20 hours a month would be really easy, but 20 minutes is much more easy. Zeppelin's coming in. Both Zeppelins are here.
And in celebrations, they restart everything, so there's a new classic starting.
I think I read that somewhere.
Yep, next week. On the
Is it
21st.
Okay. Hey, Skyward will come back. So, and this one, this gets you all the way to Cataclysm too. It's a new start. So, if I remember correctly.
Well, the first start, they announced it would go at least to TBC.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to take it the same way as the current one is.
No, the announcement for the current one was that it would be going to Mists of Pandaria.
Oh, I didn't see that one. So, choices.
And it sounds like Phase 7 is the end of Season of Discovery.
And that's not unexpected either, because they're taking it basically to the end of classic content anyway.
Yeah, this should be the new additions to the Eastern Blacklands, new quests, and finally Nexramas.
Yep, and that's pretty much it. Before, BC. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, no new dungeons, which kind of sucks.
so the insanity question, of course, is anybody interested in doing a new classic run?
No.
That's not, it's not this. So, but no, yeah, I know nobody's going to really want to do that. Not. I mean, you could, but it's not the same. Not after you've been in here, it's kind of ruined. It's ruined classic.
Even with the handful of quality of life improvements they've announced they're making, I can't go back to classic.
Yeah. Season of Discovery kind of ruined it a little bit. But actually, it's not that bad. I haven't played Classic, but... That's right, Classic now is in the Cataclysm, so that's the last time. That's right, I created a Death Knight and everything for that.
Where would you like to fly to?
It's actually not that bad.
Not that good either.
Um,
I didn't like Cataclysm at all.
Cataclysm was when I pretty much stopped, and I'm trying to remember exactly why. Probably because I was burning out, because I'd been playing WoW for a while after that, or up to that point. So,
Yeah, chasing the purple pixel was getting a little old.
what happened? Because I definitely played a lot Burning Crusade, Lich King, and then I definitely remember doing a lot of Cataclysm. I'm trying to remember why. I think it was because the group of people that I had been playing with for a number of years, he just were mainly, like when I first started playing WoW, when it first came out, was friends from EverQuest, and life happened and we all started breaking up, but I had picked up some friends doing PvP, so a new group there formed, and I played with those guys for years through Lich King basically, but I never really did a lot of dungeon runs. It was almost always PvP. And then Cataclysm came out and people wanted to check out the dungeons and all this other fun stuff and whatever, and I ended up getting actually into a legitimate guild with some of the PvP guys, and I just didn't enjoy it. And I think that's why I stopped playing for a long period of time. I think that's what it was. It's just people just decided they wanted, people got older. People getting older too. Like a couple of people got married, started having kids and that kind of stuff. And I was already married, not having kids, so my life was pretty much the same. So that's just funny. That reminds me. Today is the 32nd anniversary of my motorcycle accident back in November of 92. Put me in the hospital for 4 days. Yay. Put a nice big hole in a couple of holes in my body. The biggest one in my knee. And then tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of my multiple sclerosis diagnosis, when it was revealed to me, at least. This has been a very bad period of time for me. November sucks for a month for me in my life. It just seems to work that way. All my really bad days in my life have happened in November. So, and this weekend, or these 2 days are the worst. So, but such is life. Just find it. It's just been one of them using things too. Is I'd been playing beta WoW for a couple of months before it went into actually officially released, which would have been sometime around this time of the month. And I said, I also got my diagnosis, which well, at least I get to play more WoW this way. But actually, that's not the way it worked out because I was working. Yeah, was it? No, yeah, 2004. I didn't start working from home until 2005, full 24-hour or full time. As a result of MS, but my first part of the diagnosis. I actually did start working because I lost vision in my left eye. I couldn't really drive. Believe it or not, you can drive with one eye, but when you've had two eyes your whole life and you're trying to learn to drive again, it's not as easy as you think. And also the issue of having to stare at a computer monitor, because that was my job for the most part, for 8 hours a day was problematic. And I had to wear an eye patch and everything, otherwise massive headaches. And so that was fun. But I got to work from home for about 10 weeks. I think it was 10 weeks or so I worked from home. And it was more because I tried actually working at first when I first lost the vision in my eye. I tried working for about a week or so, but it was such a distraction to everybody else because I had to wear an eye patch and I had to take frequent breaks and all this kind of stuff. It was very disruptive. Not for them, for me. Because everybody was always bugging me. It's like, oh, what's going on? Are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, God. I'm trying to get my work done here. And there's like, at that time I went to my boss. I go, can I just work from home? Because I am not getting shit done. Because people are just always coming in here and interrupting me. And he says, are you going to be able to do your work at home? And I go, I am. I've been working one day at home, 1 day a week at home for like 2 or 3 years at that point. And it wasn't a problem. So, and my boss was cool, and he said, sure, we'll see how it goes, and if everything goes right, and then when you get better or you recover, just come back to work. And that's what we did, and it worked perfectly fine. And of course that was through November and December of 2004. And then in July of 2005 is when my feet went out on me, and that's when I started working from home full time. And again, it wasn't a problem because I'd already proved back in 6 months prior that it wasn't an issue, and it never became an issue because, well, that's a different story. But with this boss, that boss at the time, he was cool about it, and he's very sympathetic and didn't give me any shit for it. So, because again, stuff got done and nobody complained. But yeah, fun stuff. Okay, just landed in wherever this is. Here, Gorge. There we go. I don't know why I waited so long to do that, but it's okay. It'll be safe.
Is it at least a good cookbook?
Good book.
Someone stole a cookbook.
How to serve man.
Yummy. Are Taurens vegetarians? Or are they omnivores? This doesn't it?
Always those charging idiots. I mean the orcs.
Yes. They screw everything up.
They don't want to stay in front of my shield. least the dragons here all seem to have 2 eyes.
For the moment.
Oh, where do all these guys come from?
Same place they always come from.
All at the same time?
All at the same time.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
fire spells.
Done.
Okay.
Do you need anything in here, Aeolus?
Nope.
Right. Okay. So now what?
Turn in was Western Blacklands.
Yep.
And then it's over to the Swallow Marsh talking to the dragon. I think that's the step Gimpy's on.
now for some flying.
As long as those dwarves stay
I
over
think
there, we'll have no
Paramil is the best
trouble.
spot.
Where are you heading,
Yep.
adventurer?
And it's just
Go
straight
for it.
up the river and
So while we're flying, regarding Warcraft. So if you have the latest expansion, that's the War Within, and there's a new season coming out. They do it in little steps instead of a big expansion. One, two.
did we lose Gimpy?
Maybe he's talking.
I don't see him talking.
To Mrs. Gimpy, maybe.
Ah, could be.
No, my friggin' mic hiccuped on Windows and it kicked me off of OBS and Discord. I had to reset it real quick. So I heard her kind of say something about retail, WoW, the War Within, new season, something like that. And then after that, stuff broke up and I missed it.
Yeah, I heard they are doing it in little incremental steps instead of a big expansion and then patches. Sort of something Thunder something is the next step.
If I understand live correctly, they do different seasons for stuff, but they're still doing expansions. I remember reading about this. They still have 2 more expansions planned that are related to this current storyline. The first one coming out next year. I forgot the name of it though. But as far as the seasons go, as far as I know, that's just like they're throwing more content in, but it's not related to the next expansion. Which again, like I said, it's coming out next year sometime. I forget what the date was. Probably the end of the year would be my guess, because that's usually their pattern for that kind of thing, about a year apart. So, but as far as seasons go, I didn't really read up on it to see what it was, but my understanding of seasons in the past has been they're just, they add like a dungeon or some new content, something like that, but it's not major. It's minor stuff. It's from what I understand. Again, it's been a while. Anyway, do you have to talk to Mrs. Gimpy now? Be right back.
The seasons are a little bit bigger these days, but yeah, it's a constant trickle of content to keep people logging in. Really.
And just having subscription on the retail side gives you the latest patch of Dragonflight.
I believe so.
Okay. And of course, Season of Discovery, all the servers, World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, which starts anew.
Yep.
And Classic at the moment up to the end of Cataclysm, coming Mists of Pandaria.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And of course the new starting 20 years celebration World of Warcraft Classic starting again.
Right.
Yep. Fresh Classic, and apparently it's going to be one server of each type. Because of the new mega server technology that they've enabled with Season of Discovery.
And still standing in Ironforge, you don't see as many people as 20 years before.
Yep.
What was the... I think it was always around 3,000 people per server in the old days?
Something like that.
And the other thing now is we have Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness, and Warcraft 3 Reforged, completely overhauled. Saw someone play Warcraft 2, and that music, man, that music, nostalgia.
The what?
Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness is also remastered now.
Yeah. Oh,
Warcraft 1,
how much are they charging for that stuff?
$10 each for Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2.
Only $10.
I think there's also a battle chest version that contains all 3 Warcraft RTS games. I did not see how much that is.
Where would you like to fly to?
Not paying $10 for a game that's like 28 years old.
No, it is remastered though.
I'm not
new
paying
graphics.
$10 for a game that's 28 years old. Kierfer's remastered.
Apparently, you're not falling for their marketing ploys there.
I don't think so.
Of course, before I was about to say it was like all you have to do is just get this. I have the CD in the closet behind me right now. I think I'm pretty sure I still have the CDs. Could probably just get those
I
run,
couldn't
maybe.
afford the games back then, so I had alternative copies.
Alternative copies, yes.
You borrowed the backup safety copies from your pal.
Yes, that's the language you're supposed to be using. Hey, Desperator, welcome back. Remastered Legendary Special Edition, only $15. Oh, and I'm just gonna miss the boat here. Wish I could jump off right here.
Boat? Oh yeah.
I'm at Booty Bay.
Oh, you're already changing continents.
Yeah, I figured I could either follow Ragstone around, or I could maybe get some stuff actually done while I was waiting. Not to be, mean or anything.
Antisocial.
Not antisocial. It's like it's got to go beat up on some dragonkin because I need their scales.
Oh, you're doing the quest.
The dragon scale leather. Stupid friggin' boat. 10 seconds too late. Okay, maybe 20 seconds, but.
Check if you have your disguise for talking to Ember's Drive.
Guys, pretty sure I do somewhere here.
The Amulet of Draconic Subversion.
Here somewhere.
I see it in your backpack. Right to the Dark Runes. The last row to the left.
That one.
And someone ported back to the crossroads. Okay, Ian. So we're meeting up in Dustwellomar.
On my way there.
Now with elk. Remoostered moose elf effect. I think that's a thing.
Are there moose in Warcraft 2?
Are there what?
Moose.
Tauren?
Or elk. Who the hell are you? There's a Cenarian Circle quest giver. Okay. In Orgrimmar, in front of the tower with the flight master, is a quest giver. Hey, go to Silithus.
Oh, yeah, he's been there for a long time.
I saw him today the first time.
Oh, could have swore that's been there for a long time.
He went live with the patch this week.
Oh, I thought maybe it's a different one. I'm thinking of.
Guns off.
Also, all the missing NPCs from Silithus are now present.
Are all the quests active?
There were more quest markers when I was down there buying a pattern.
Okay. I'm already holding sandworm meat for the new recipe, but the quest wasn't live to get the recipe.
And I don't think Tauren were in World of Warcraft 2.
No.
I thought on some maps there are some animals roaming around, and I remembered elks
Oh, elks.
or moose, whatever the difference is.
There's a big difference between a moose and an elk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. And then there's reindeer, yeah.
Yeah, moose actively attack your cars.
Oh.
Or wander through my parents' property back home. So, yeah. A few years back, my parents used to have a pet moose that used to come by all the time.
Not surprised. I mean, Hobo does have a zoo in his backyard.
And of a bear and a raccoon?
Oh, Hobo's got a bear, a raccoon, an owl, a snapping turtle. Who knows how many squirrels. I don't know if he's got chipmunks, though.
We have a chipmunk in my backyard. My wife swore all summer long it was a baby squirrel.
Yeah. That's good. Let's give her, at least try to fight trains. The meat is donated to local villages. Moose have attitude problems, I think.
Well, if you were that big and
Stupid.
ugly, you'd have, have an attitude as well.
Yeah, we don't really have any visitor pets or visitor animals here.
Oh, you have a rat.
Nah, he died. We found him about a month or two ago.
Well, I didn't say that he had to be alive.
Oh no, but no,
Have a
we
visitor.
well he was a visitor for a few days, or at least we thought it was, and then he disappeared, and that was months ago, right? So about a month ago or so, we had some work
Because you're a
done.
bad host and you starved him to death.
Nah, I don't think so. As we had some work done on our refrigerator about a month or so ago, and it had to be pulled out away from the wall, and just pull it back, and there's a nice little dried up corpse of a rat right there. It's like, there he is. So Howie Again, the thing is, how he was back there and we didn't smell him was the amazing part. But he had no odor to him, and I think it was because of where he apparently died, or I don't even know how he died. In all honesty,
Well,
because
if you die close to
the fan.
The motor of the fridge, then yeah, I can see.
Yeah, the way it pulls the air around it back there would have dried him out, because he was pretty much mummified. So,
Red jerky.
oh God, no. Not even close to being jerky. He was more of a big dust ball than anything else. But yeah, that was good. That was good. We'd like to keep our visitors outside, so. He probably ate a Big Mac, the rat. That would have been difficult because we don't eat at McDonald's, so. And unless he had it delivered somehow. The only visitor wildlife we get are the neighborhood cats that visit our porch in the middle of the night sometimes.
We get some deer. Maybe a bobcat or two.
Need deer close to me.
Yeah, we have a park, a provincial park that runs right through the center of Calgary, but it also runs all the way up into the foothills. So it's basically an animal highway.
Yep. We get, is it, we get skunks. We have skunks that wander through the complex every now and then. That's always pleasant. Of course, we've got plenty of birds, but that's not to say.
Right back.
We could get. There's been rumors that we have coyotes visit us every now and then, but that's fairly rare because there's too much activity here 24 hours a day because there's too many people that live in this complex, and plus they have to cross streets and that kind of fun stuff to get here. So I've never seen a coyote here. I've lived here for like 40 years, and 35 years, and I've never seen a coyote in this complex. And I've worked all manners of the hour, or all hours of the day, so and night. And when I come home, whatever. But I've never seen coyotes here, even though they're easily within walking distance of where we are. But I've never seen one. Skunks, definitely see skunks. Possums. Mrs. Gimpy's convinced that we have raccoons living in our sewers, and I go, more than likely those aren't raccoons or possums, but, whatever. I'm not even sure we have raccoons here. And I think they're up in the mountains, but not here. Meerkat, welcome back. Kangaroos, koalas, sheep, goats, snakes of every variety, spiders of every variety, foxes, lizards of every variety. Oh, we've got lizards, but they're little lizards. Same with snakes, for the most part. Although I haven't seen a snake in this complex in a long time. Used to have a frog couple live outside my window for a couple of years. One lived right underneath my window. The other one lived across. We have a little grass section between our buildings, and like I said, one directly below my window, and the other one, the other side of the grass against the other building. They live there and they croak. They have nice little croaking wars in the middle of the night. That was fun. That's the extent of our wildlife.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Already? Oh, that actually works, actually. So
this break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, so gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, be back in a couple of minutes, and go hunt some dragonkin when I get back. Yeah, I think Rackstone is on his way over to do the next part of our quest. And
I'm already done.
Oh, but the next stage in
Killing the dragons.
killing the dragon part, that's down in Dustwallow. That's the next part that I was talking about.
No, we don't kill anything here.
Oh, you guys are already down there.
Yeah, we go with Caverns of Time, Winter Spring, and Swamp of Sorrows.
You talked to Ember Strife, Gimpy?
No, I was waiting. I didn't realize I was supposed to go down there already. I thought Rag had to go do stuff at the Western Playlands.
Been there, done that, finished.
Well, that was fast. Anyway, I do need to take a break, though. So, be back in a few minutes, and we'll go from there. I didn't realize you were already down there. I thought you were just still going to Western Plaguelands. Anyway, be back in a few. I gotta talk to Miss Skippy about something. So, be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Aeolus, Ragstone, and Hurricane again for joining me. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.